Today we're doing is same tree. Given the roots of two binary trees p and q, write a function to check if they're the same or not. Pretty self-explanatory question. We're just looking to see if the trees have the same values and the same positions. Looking at the constraints, there don't seem to be any rules about the tree having to have children or two children or anything like that. So okay, as with most tree questions, I think this can be done recursively. So the first thing I want to do is I want to look at some edge cases. So if p equals null and q equals null, return true. If one of them is null, so if let's just copy this here. If one of them is null, return false. Because that means that it's not the same because one is null and one's not null. Otherwise, if so after we pass these test cases, that tells us that they're both not null. So now we look at the values. So if p dot val does not equal q dot val, return false. And then so if we pass all these test cases, that means that the two values p and q are equal. So 1 and 1 would be equal, right? So now we just need to call the same thing for the two children. So we can do return is same tree p dot left q dot left and the same for both of the right children. And so it'll be true if so if 2 and 2 are true, let's say the left and left, right? None of these conditions will hit. So then it'll recursively call the same thing on this children, which will just be null. So then it'll return true, which will then come back and return this true. But if these were different, then this value here would hit, and so it would return false. So this is going to correctly be checking the children recursively until we reach the leaf nodes, and then it'll come back to the top with our solution. So okay, let's submit it. And it looks like it's working.